What's up? What's up to all my coffee beans? This is your boy Tay Biz, your chef. We'll get ready to cook up something today for you real quick, man. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation. Uh, do have my coffee on deck. This time I went to a little fast food spot to get my coffee this time. It's pretty good actually. It's pretty good. Got it from Burger King. But yeah, man. Good afternoon, everybody. Again, welcome to Coffee and Conversation. I'm your chef Tay Biz, kicking it. Salute to my guy Ghost. My guy Ghost, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Um, if I got to tune in, busy with work and school. I feel you, baby. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. We gonna have a nice little show, man. This is part two, ladies and gentlemen. This is part two of last week's show. We was cooking, man. We was cooking last week. It was crazy, and we cooking again. You know what I'm saying? The topic of the show is how to tell when someone is playing mind games with you. And I had a nice little list last week that we went down the line and we figured some things out, man. Um, before we get started, I want to definitely take some time to discuss something real quick about um, one of the members of the rap group Migos, Takeoff, who was shot and killed um, at a private uh, bowling alley, private party, and so I think the case is still under investigation. He was very quiet. He was one of the quietest. He was the quietest Migo out of all three of the Migos, and definitely want to send thoughts out to the fam. And it's a lot going on, man. You know, and he got shot during the dice game, and it's a lot going on, man. I think we just need to be more aware of our surroundings. We need to be more aware of what we're doing and who we doing it with. You feel me? Don't put nothing past nobody, people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the closest people are the ones that want to get you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and things can happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to be smart and keep your surroundings, keep yourself safe, and make sure that you definitely you know uh, stay as discreet as possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man Ghost said, "I tell people always live a low key and humble life." Yeah, uh, too much evil in this world, man. Rest in peace. Take off. Absolutely, totally agree with that. It's too much going on. We have a lot, especially in our inner cities, man. We have a lot going on, um, and definitely when you reach a certain status in life, you want to definitely make sure that you are um, being low key, like Ghost just said. You know, not falling and succumbing to the street life or the gang life or the showy, flashy life. A lot of people like to flash and show off their what they have and what they got going on, man. But you know, even a fool is counted wise when he is quiet. And I'd rather be a quiet fool than a loud um, person attracting unnecessary attention to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So again, rest in peace. Take off. Um, I have a whole take about this situation, but I'm not going to dive into it today because we're going to dive into the actual topic today. Last week we had part one, how to tell when someone is playing a mind game with you. And man, it's crazy. Go say your road to success in life will be lonely at the top for sure. I'm 19, and this is the reality of life and success. Absolutely. You know. that lonely road can definitely be a blessing for you. You know what I'm saying? When you reach that point, when you reach that pivotal point in your life. But once again, thank you all. If you're tuning in, if you're tuning in, if you're tuning in, if you're tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to Coffee and Conversation. Again, I am your chef, Tate Biz, and we're about to go ahead and get this show started and get the show kicking. All right. Shout out to my moderator, my homegirl B. Happy Sunday. Happy Saturday. She said happy Sunday. Happy Saturday. And we're gonna go ahead and get it cooking, man. So we last week we talked about how to tell when someone is playing mind games with you, right? And last week we was cooking about some of the things that I kind of had written down about one of the tools that people use often, which is gaslighting. And gaslighting is something that people do often, especially when they're trying to control the narrative. They're trying to control that narrative so that way people can be subject to their dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to go ahead and dive in. I just want to recap what we talked about last week. One of the things I had on my list is that they tell blatant lies. People tell blatant lies right in front of your face, acting like you didn't see what you just saw or you didn't hear what you just heard. You know what I'm saying? Number two, they deny they ever said something, even though you have the proof that they said it. They try to make it seem like they never said it. They try to make it seem like something wrong with you, and they try to dismiss themselves from any type of accountability. They use what is near and dear to you as ammunition. Facts. They use what's near and dear to you as ammunition. Super facts right there. Go said mind games are for people that are immature and sick in the head. Absolutely. People that play mind games are usually power hungry. Don't deal with those type of people. They are energy demons. Absolutely. You know, a lot of times what happens is that sometimes there are a group of people that don't know how to discern when someone is playing a mind game, right? And they get gullible, they get vulnerable, they start opening up to people that they shouldn't open up to, and it becomes a whole situation, right? Next thing you know, you in a long lasting relationship for 4 5 years, been gaslighted for 4 5 years, don't even realize it. Some people have a skill set to do evil, and those type of people you definitely want to stay away from, right? Going back to the recap, it says they wear you down over time, right? So when people who are gaslighting or playing the mind game, they wear you down over time. You know, at first it starts off small and then it escalates to something bigger, almost like an avalanche, right? It kind of escalates into something a little bit bigger. And so what happens is over time you just get worn out. Your energy is drained. You don't feel like doing nothing. You don't feel like saying anything. You don't feel like going out like you used to. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like hanging around your family or hanging around like all that kind of stuff. Just all kind of things that is definitely a part of the gaslighting mindset. But that is exactly what happened. They wear you down over time. It slowly but surely they just break you down, break you down, break you down until you're so weak to the point where you don't have the energy to do anything else. Their actions do not match their words. And then last week we left off on they throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. They throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. One of the things that people do, is they come out of nowhere, they've been evil, acting crazy. Then out of nowhere, they try to reinforce the relationship or situationship or whatever you in. They try to reinforce it with some type of positivity to make you think that it's really not that bad. They try to make you think that the relationship or the interaction that you have with them is really not that bad, when in actuality it is. It is definitely, definitely bad. Best books to read for the chat to read: Human Nature and 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Yeah, I heard about that book before. I think it's I didn't get the reviews on that, but I think it's a good book. I know it's highly recommended, even in the book club world, if you will. Um, but that's what they do. They try to make the relationship look positive, even though we know it's a negative connotation in that relationship. They don't want to have, again, no accountability, no anything, right? So that's what we left off with last week. Last week, I'm telling you, we cooked, man. If you didn't get to episode number 9 last week, we talked about this. I recommend everybody to watch that show, man. It was a dope show. All right, so we're gonna move on to number 7. One of the things that's on my list here: they know confusion weakens people. You know what I'm saying? They know confusion weakens people. A person who is gaslighting you, they are using your weakness against you by causing confusion, by creating some level of confusion. All right. And a lot of times what happens is the confusion is what fuels the continuation of the relationship, of the interaction. A lot of times people be trying to confuse you to make you think like, okay, this is not as bad as it seems, so I can go ahead and continue in this relationship. But no, the relationship is not good for you or to you. And a lot of times people will continue to be in relationships that are not good for them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that happens. You should have been left. You should have been left that relationship, but you keep staying because the confusion that the person is causing is making you think that you have an actual outcome in staying, or you actually have some positive outcome in staying in a relationship, and you don't. You don't. And this is why you have to understand and know who you are completely. Go through everything you need to go through and figure out who you are so that way you can remain. You know what I'm saying? Because people will try to play that mind game. They'll try to make you think and confuse you to think that this situation is not as bad as it seems. No, man. No, we're not falling for the okey doke. You feel me? Don't fall for the okey doke, man. A lot of times people will try to gaslight you in that regard, try to confuse you to think that everything is cool and it's not. And see, that's a trick of the enemy too, to make you think like, to make you doubt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this relationship is not good for you. And then all of a sudden this person come with some positive reinforcement once again to confuse you. And then that confusion is the fuel to that vehicle. And then all of a sudden you're like, now I feel stuck. But you have the choice. You have the choice to remove yourself from that stuck situation. You feel me? So a lot of times people who are trying to play that mind game, they will confuse you because they know that confusion will weaken you. It will cause you to doubt yourself. It'll cause you to make you think that you don't have what it takes to be like to actually be on your own. When really being on your own is the most recommended thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? People they love to act like they have the upper hand on you, and so they use confusion in order to continue that. Um, so yeah, confusion definitely weakens the person, the people. They know that, and so they use that against you. You know what I'm saying? So when you see something like that, if you're in a relationship and you're experiencing something like that, then you have to understand that don't be confused, don't be bewildered, don't be amazed. All right. You saw what you saw, you see what you see, you experience what you experienced. Now it's time to move forward. It's just time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay stuck in a situation that's confusing. Confusion is not confusion. Happiness and confusion don't dwell in the same place. It don't dwell in the same place. And a lot of times people act like they're happy to save face. They act like they're happy because they don't want other people to know. They don't want other people to think that the decision that they made wasn't good. But you made a bad decision, and it's okay. If you made a bad decision, you made a bad decision. But one of the things you got to realize is that even in that bad decision that you made, you still have time to come out of that situation, right? So that's one thing. Number 8, they project. I couldn't wait to get to this one. Ooh, wait. People who play mind games with you, they are always constantly projecting. The way they feel about themselves, they try to place that feeling onto you to keep you stuck in one particular place. They try to get you stuck. They try to make you think that you are the same as them. Projecting. Man, let me break this down, man. Let me break this down. Hold on. Because I know a lot of people. I want to make sure we on the same page when it comes to projecting. So it says here, it says projection refers to unconsciously taking unwanted emotions or traits you don't like about yourself and attributing them to someone else. A common example is a cheating spouse who suspects their partner is being unfaithful. That's an example. So here it is. So the example is you're cheating. You're the one cheating. But so since you're cheating, you suspect that the other person is doing the same thing because you're doing it. You have a certain thing about yourself that you're doing, and you think that your partner is doing it because you're the one doing it. You're projecting. That's what you're doing. That is you doing that. That is you lying. So you lying, and you think everybody else is lying, but really it's you. It's been you from the beginning. But you want to project on someone else because you don't want to take accountability. There are some people that accountability is like they're allergic to it or something. It's crazy. People don't want to take accountability because they don't want to look like the bad guy or the bad person. But they use projection. They start projecting onto you. Then out of nowhere they ask you crazy questions like, "Where you been? Why were you gone so long?" Who did you go out with? And so I ask you all these crazy questions because it's like, hey, what's wrong with you? What's going on? Why you so worried about what I'm doing? Like I told you what was up. I told you I went out with the homies. Or I told you I went out with the homegirls. What's up? Right? You're like, oh, I was just checking. I was just checking. I just wanted to see. Nah, man, you projecting. You up to something and you think that don't nobody else know about it. Oh, there is a lot of times people leave evidence, man. They leave evidence behind. You start acting weird, start acting indifferent, start acting crazy, then all of a sudden it's like, Like, why are you projecting that energy onto me? I'm chilling. I'm fine. I'm perfectly okay. But that's what it is, man. A lot of times people will project, and they will project onto you because want they don't want to take the accountability for their own actions. So they'll take it out on you. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate. Like truly, truly, truly unfortunate. Another one, number 9. They try to align people against you. They try to build a team of people to come against you. And here it is, you're not even doing anything. But they want to come against you because again, they can't face themselves. They don't want that accountability. It's absolutely insane, man. How people project. It's crazy. And then they try to get a whole team of people to think like them against you. No, knowing that they're trying to play this game because they don't want you to go anywhere. They want to have this type of control. They don't care about you. They care about the game. They want to control the narrative. All this craziness. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna stop right there. We're gonna take a quick break. We got 2 more to go, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this out, man. Thank you so much for that quick trailer. Shout out to you, Sabrina. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good afternoon to you. So that what you just saw was the trailer for the Mail Room Show. We have our show every Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're gonna be cooking. All right. Um, if you want to go ahead and follow us on IG, please do so at Mailroom View on IG. That's where we have a little bit of our content there. We're still building that. We're still building that page. Also, email us if you have any type of content you want us to go over. Email us. I'm telling you, we have gotten some emails and we got some content from people that they want us to discuss some things, and definitely want to make sure that you email us at the mailroom 313 at yahoo.com. The mailroom 313 at yahoo.com. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. For the algorithm, man, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you can get all of our live shows. You can get notified when we're going live. And also, Facebook, our page on Facebook is facebook.com/mailroomview. Um, go ahead and like our page so that way also you can see our content there as well. We definitely gonna be making some changes very soon. So be sure to get with us, man. Make sure you tune in to that. All right. November the 18th. November the 18th. We have the mail room after dark. We are going to be popping mail room after dark. And check this out. It's an unlimited show. We're gonna open up the panel. We're gonna definitely have some dialogue. We definitely gonna be kicking it, man. And it's gonna be on our YouTube channel only. YouTube channel only. Mailroom After Dark. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that, man. We're gonna be getting it in, man. We're gonna have the panel open. We're gonna have people on the panel. We're gonna have people on the show. We're gonna be kicking it. And you are more than welcome to join the panel. We're gonna have a all nighter. It's gonna start at 8 o'clock until whenever we done. All right, 8 o'clock until whenever we are done. This is gonna be our longest stream probably, and it's gonna be our probably our most watched stream, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to make sure that you are tuning in to the Mailroom channel, man, the Mailroom Network YouTube channel. I'm telling you. Um, we're gonna be doing a lot of good things, man. Again, that November the 18th, the Mailroom After Dark or the Lock In show is gonna be on our YouTube channel only. We're not gonna be on Facebook at all. We're not gonna be on our Facebook pages. We're not gonna be doing any of that. We're gonna be directly on our YouTube channel, and we want to go ahead and get the channel popping. And we got some people that's subscribing on a daily. We appreciate all our subscribers. We appreciate all our viewers, all of our mail carriers, all of my coffee beans. Hey, appreciate you so much, and we thank you so much for your love and support, man. Appreciate you for sure. All right. So last two things we're gonna talk about, then we're gonna cook up out of here, man. Look, so number nine, we talked about how people try to align other people against you. You know what I'm saying? When they're trying to gaslight you and play this mind game, they're trying to get everybody in cahoots to play this mind game as well. You know what I'm saying? And they start making up things to play this mind game. You feel me? Um, so my boy, oh, shout out to you, man. Hey, oh, I'm gonna call you when I'm done with this, man. I got something to tell you. All right. Number 10, they tell you or others that you are crazy. This is like gaslight 101, right? They all like people are always trying to tell somebody else how crazy you are, right? Knowing that they are the cause of all of the issues, you know what I'm saying? And again, one of the things that people do not want to do is they don't want to take I'm talking about people who play mind games. They don't want to take any accountability at all. That's how you know someone is really being a detriment to you. Like it's almost like taking accountability is almost like kryptonite to some people. They can't they can't help it. They can't help it. It's ridiculous. It's like kryptonite, you know? They don't have the capacity to actually be accountable or to hold themselves accountable. And they don't want to do it. They don't want to do anything. I got you, oh. They don't want to do anything remotely close to taking accountability. And the reason why is because if they take accountability, it's going to expose them. It's going to expose who they are. And sometimes, and you know what? At the end of the day, when someone does this, you have every right to again walk away. You have choices, ladies and gentlemen. You have choices, man. And these choices, yo, you got to take it. You got to take it like it's like when you know it's the right time to leave someone alone that's definitely playing a mind game. When you seize that up, you got to seize that opportunity. Go ahead and leave right then. Don't wait. Don't waste no time. So go ahead and go. Take your L, and your L is your lesson. So take your lesson and then move on. All right. And last but not least, I want to talk about they tell you everyone else is a liar. Here it is, they lying to you, but they telling you, oh no, they lying. Everybody else is lying. No, but it's you that's lying. You know what I'm saying? You the one that's lying. And one of the things I noticed that um there are people there are people who will like they don't even have any type of remorse or any type of anything about what it is that they're doing. A lot of people dwell in that dark place like that. And those type of people that dwell in that dark place, hey, Let it go. Let them go. Let them folks go. We spend a lot of time giving energy to things that don't have any type of validity. We spend so much time and energy on addressing people who don't mean us no good at all. Why are we constantly giving these people attention? They don't respect you. They never will respect you. So why are you worried? So why are you so surprised? Why are you so surprised when people act a certain way towards you? You already know who they are. You already know how they rock. Why are you acting so surprised? You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, don't even worry about those folks. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about those folks at all. You know, people will try to lie on you. They'll try to use confusion. They'll try to use all kind of tactics to make sure that you stay and remain stuck for their purpose. They want to use you for their purpose. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, squash all of them cats. Squash all of them cats. Just let it go. Let it go. They don't mean you no good. Let them go. They don't understand your value. Let them go. If it's a waste of your time, let it go. Let it go. And just let God be in control and let God take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Some things you ain't gonna be able to take care. Some things you ain't gonna be able to control. Some things is gonna be out of your control. And you gotta submit to a will. And don't submit to your will, because if you do it your way, you're gonna mess it up. You ain't gonna get the there's gonna be no glory at the end of it. The best thing for you to do is humble yourself. Like, okay, this is what it is. I'm gonna let it go. Hey, this is what they want to do. All right. All right, this is what they want to do. Okay, gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they don't mean you no good. So at the end of the day, yeah, I see you, I see you, Sabrina. Yeah, and so sometimes even in this right here, meet them where they are. Sometimes even in that, don't meet them at all. Anywhere, walk away. The best healthy thing for you to do to keep your sanity is to let it go and walk away. Meeting sometimes meeting people where they are, even though I understand where you're coming from with that, Sabrina. But sometimes meeting people where they at is diluting the maturity that you're trying to walk in. If you're trying to walk in a level of maturity, if you're trying to walk in a level of of purpose, especially, then sometimes you met them where they were already, and that didn't work already. You can't constantly meet people where they at sometimes. Sometimes they gotta meet you where you are. And if you are mature and if you are stepping it up, if you are taking it up to another level, they gotta meet you where you at. I'm not going down to where nobody is no more. You feel me? I'm not doing that. I've done that, been there, done that. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to dumb myself down to try to make a person understand where I'm coming from. No, you're gonna have to meet me where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, respectfully. You feel me? You feel me? Because at the end of the day, people, if they know you will constantly do that, if they know that you will dumb down to where their level is, if they being immature and they know you will respond to it, they will continue to do it and they will have that control and power over you. And you're not even going to realize it, but unconsciously, subconsciously, you're going to give in to that rhetoric. So it's sometimes God put people in your life for practice. Like these people are in my life and they're causing some confusion or whatever the case may be. You know what? This is practice. This is for me to learn how to be uh, 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 mature over them, how to let go, how to. This is another lesson for me to learn on how to make sure that this type of person does not uh, 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 control me, or let's see how far I have gotten in my life. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes these people are there for that particular purpose, for practice, you know, and practice make Perfect. So if you practice on staying above the ignorance and staying above the foolishness, if you practice that, then you will constantly and you'll always be able to say, hey, you know what? Yep, they think they got one up on me, but I see right through them. I see right through them. You know what? I'm going to ignore it. I'm not about to respond to them. I'm not about to let them suck out the energy from me. I'm having a good day. I'm going to continue to have a good day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let nobody disturb my peace. Sometimes you got to protect your peace at all costs. You feel me? So, shout out to everybody, man, with the comments, man. I definitely appreciate comments and things like that today. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. But, yeah, but this is something that we have to practice on a daily basis. And again, the more you practice it, the more you see that okay, this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I actually can overcome this. I actually can be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Or like they say, be the bigger person. I can do that. Because I'm not stooping down. I'm not stooping down no more. Nope. I'm not doing it no more. Because that's the mind game that people want to play. They know how to push your button. And again, people, ladies and gentlemen, everybody under the sound of my voice, I recommend that you practice on not exposing your feelings on social media. Stop having these empty posts, these emotional rants. If you ain't gonna say it to the person, let it go because all you doing is exposing yourself and you giving people ammunition to fire off on you. People do this all the time. My feelings is hurt. They tried to break my heart, but I got them. Okay, first of all, we have no idea who you're talking about. And second of all, no one. What is the point? You know, if you know how to let it, if you just let it go. So sometimes we get in our own way. A lot of times, let it go, man. As soon as somebody hurt your feelings, as soon as somebody break your heart, as soon as somebody do you wrong, everybody run to social media and post it, and then you expose yourself, and then you wonder why people are able to get to you because you keep exposing yourself. Chill, chill out, let it ride, let it rest. You feel me? Let it rest. People do this all the time. I see these kind of posts all the time, and it's like, man, you just giving people ammo, yo. You just giving people ammo. It's crazy. So we got to stop running to things that don't fulfill us and start doing things that do fulfill us so that way we can practice on being above the drama. I'm above this drama. I'm not going to let this drama overtake me. I'm not going to let this drama do nothing to me. I'm above it. If you're above it, you're going to stay above it. You're going to stay floated up. You feel me? Otherwise, you're going to sink just like everybody else. And you trying to not sink. You're trying to be able to be above it. But if you feed that beast, that drama beast, if you feed it with your attitude and your energy, it's going to swell up and it's going to take over. Then you're going to act outside of character. Then you got to apologize for some other stuff that you never meant to do, that you didn't mean to say, all because you have this whole complete mindset to let people have it, right? Just like, yo, just chill, man. Let it ride. Be smooth with it. Try it differently. If you don't get the outcome that you want, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting the outcome that you want, try something else for a change. Do it a different way for a change and see how that works. You know what I'm saying? If you had all the answers, you wouldn't have the drama. But these people right here, they want to play the mind game. They want to make you think that you are not who God said you is, and that's not true. All right? So you got to live in truth, not your truth, the truth. All right? And then, hey, Once you live in the truth, then you will see the results that you wanted to see. You feel me? So definitely wanted to go ahead and smash the glass on that. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely wanted to say that I appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Sabrina. Appreciate you. Hitting me with the honeys. That's what I'm talking about, yo. You know what I mean? Like it's all good. Once we get above that, we're gonna be straight. So, yo, I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Hey, we had a good time. I had a good time doing the show today. We kind of slow rolled today a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We kind of chilled out. We didn't go too far with it. But definitely want to let you know that we are at a new time on Coffee and Conversation. 12 noon is the new time, yo. Coffee and Conversation every Saturday, 12 noon. This is season 1 of Coffee and Conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is episode number 10. We got some more episodes to go. And then after that, we would definitely keep you abreast of what's going on with us. But again, tomorrow, 5:30, everybody hit the 5:30 show. Tomorrow, the mailroom show. Is matchmaking a successful process? Oh, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. And we got a whole bunch of other topics we're going to talk about. And we're going to have a special announcement tomorrow, too, about the lock in. Tune in to us every Sunday, 5:30, every Saturday, 12 noon. Coffee and Conversation, mailroom show. November 18th, we got the mailroom after dark. We're going to have a whole show, unlimited. We're going to do it big, baby. We're going to have people on the panel. It's going to be a panel discussion. We're going to open up the panel for everybody. Tune in. All right? Hey, see you tomorrow. Hey, definitely going to see you tomorrow for sure. Look, we got the mail. Hey, the mail carriers, if you out there, we appreciate you. Until next time, look. Next week, we're going to have another topic. It's going to be fire. Till then, keep your coffee, conversation, keep it brewing. I'm going to holler at you. See, that's nice and tasty.